This is something else that I'm unhappy about. I hate doing these kind of videos, but I want to highlight it and just document it. But now we've known that they're going to be building more houses at Harlestone Firs. We've known it for quite a while. We've just been dreading it like happening, and it's the first sign of it now. I came down the other day and I was like, I was lost for words at what I saw. Even though I knew it was coming, seeing it in reality was a shock. And I'm gonna go on a little walk now, and I'll show you exactly what they've done. And I think it's disgusting, but what can you do? So I'll get out the car now and show you what they've done in preparation for a road they're going to build through Harlestone Firs. Again, I can't swear, but I'd like to. So I've just got out. I'll take you on a little walk and show you. There's some fella over here that's just parked up and he's talking on hands-free. And I don't know if he knows that you can hear his conversation outside the car. It's so loud. Not everyone wants to hear it, mate. Anyway, I'll take you on a walk, show you what's happened. See, they built all these houses, I don't even know how long ago, a good few years ago now. And I wasn't a fan of when they did that, but it all goes up. No matter how much you protest about it, how much you don't want it, it's going to happen because there's too much money out changing hands. Now, I mean, I'll show you here, right? You can see it here. Do you see this? From here, this huge gap from there. But this all used to be woodland. This is all woodland, and they've chopped it all the way down. You can see the field at the other end now. They've chopped it all down. We knew it was coming, but I just seen it. That's a different matter. Seeing it for real and realising that this wood that I've grown up around here. I've been coming to this wood since I was a baby. My parents brought me here. This is like a sanctuary for me. Every time I feel a bit down or a bit annoyed or fed up with modern world, which I hate, I come down here and I just get away from everything. I get away from it all. But what they've done, they've chopped it all down, all this section here. It's devastation, it really is. It's like a flipping no man's land. This all used to be woodland, it was just beautiful. Pardon me. Look at it. And it's not even just, it doesn't end here, it goes round the corner as well. There's even more trees missing down there. But that's King's Eve Spinney over there. Now, I hear they're going to build houses. It's a massive field. We'll have a look in a bit. But they're going to build houses on that as well. But when I first saw this, I didn't even have the words of how I felt seeing it. How it's changed, and it's changed forever. And for me that's known it all its life and is very familiar with it, I mean, there's a certain point over there. I'll go and have a look. I'll wander over. I was going to go over to the woods, like walk up that side of it, but I thought I might just walk straight through the middle of it. Just to see it up close. I mean, it's not even just the fact that, oh, it doesn't look as nice. Think about all the wildlife that's been displaced, that are either dead now or lost their homes or whatever. I don't know if that sounds, you know, pontish, but it's like, it really has. It's all been, and the people that have done it, obviously, I mean, who do you blame? And it's not even, it's private land anyway, so I can't really say anything. But the fact that it's been here all my life, and you've always been allowed to come in here, flipping caterpillar tracks. But it's obviously all Thorpe land. Spencer owns it. And I don't know how it works with the fact that obviously he sold it to them so they can build a road. But just the fact that it's... the people that are planning this damned road, which we don't need, don't want, they obviously live nowhere near here. They couldn't give a damn about how it affects the people that live here. Same as with all the houses. The people that have given these houses to be built, the permission for these vast numbers of houses and housing estates to be built around here, they don't live here. They couldn't give a damn. Nobody that lives here wants this, but it's happening anyway. Like I said, too much money changing hands. Christ, I've never been in a shot so long. If anyone else is struggling to gather how big of an area this is, it's probably, the whole thing is probably it's probably the width of a football pitch. And the length, probably the length of, I don't know, Christ knows how many football pitches. A lot. Probably 4. And that's from back there where I parked up to the field. Now there might be some of you sitting there at home, well, probably not going to watch this in a video anyway, but anyone that does, and I'm not against, people, I mean, to be fair, I think Harlestone Firs there's a wood mill right in the middle, and it is there for the, for timber supplies. They chop stuff down. But what else they do, whenever they chop stuff down here, and anywhere else, they replant stuff. So that in 40 years' time, there's going to be huge trees replacing them. I'm not an expert on any of this. I don't go thinking I know what I'm talking about, but I'm just from a standard person on the street's point of view and knowledge. If they were just chopping these down for wood and they're going to replant, so be it. It's still changed, but at least they're replanting. But the fact that they're just going to concrete over this and build a road, I don't know what to say. I'm probably rattling on about it, but it's I can't tell you how, again, I can't swear how annoyed I am and how saddened and upset and peed off. I'm angry about it. I'm really angry about it. When you've known somewhere all your life and you're that familiar with it and you love the place, and someone comes along and just destroys it like this, there's a certain spot over here, I'll take you to it, because it's a certain spot. Obviously when you're in the woods you can get turned around and you might not know where you are, but there's a certain spot over here which, all my life, as long as I can remember, it's like you know exactly where you are when you get to this spot. And I come up here the other day, let me pause it and I'll talk about it when I get over there. Alright, this is the spot. This is the spot. Now, you used to come up, you'd come up here, remember this was, look, if I turn it around now, this is all, there, this was all woodland. None of this open space was here. This was a main path down. All of this, all the way up here, all them trees, they're all gone. Up to that, where you can see them, you know what I mean, I took it up. So it's not even just this line down here, it goes all the way around there and all. Now anyway, the point I was making was there's paths leading all the way around, you know, around the woods, and you'd always come to this spot and you'd know it because it's huge trunks, tree trunks laying on the ground, and they've been here, like I said, as long as I can remember, with the footpath sign, so you know that you can go across it, and you knew exactly where you were in Harlestone Firs when you saw this. And when I stood here, when I stand here now, but the other day I was just totally, I don't even know what the word is. I'm standing here and I don't even know where I am. It's alien to me. This ain't the same place, and it never will be again. It never will be again. As bad as it is now, soon there's going to be a road coming all the way up there, all the way round there. And like I said, I've seen plans. I've been on the internet and seen plans when I was looking at what they were doing with the houses I was talking about in a previous video up in Dustin. When I was looking at how far they were going to stretch with them, I then discovered plans in the works to build on all of this field, King's Eve Spinney. And the field it's massive. It don't end where the trees are. That's the top of the hill. It goes further. It's like the same again down a hill. It's huge, and the plans. I'm pretty sure what I read was correct, but they're going to build on all of this. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. This is a big field, and it's nice when you get towards over there. I've done a video actually. It was up by that tree. You can see a nice view of Kingsthorpe down there, like a panoramic view is what I call them, isn't it? But it's when you stand at the other end of this field, it's just huge. It feels like you're in like big sky country. It's massive. And they're going to build on it, and they're building roads and connecting it up with the other end of Kingsthorpe. Now I'm not going to prattle on about this too much longer, but I don't know what to say about these authorities that give this, builders this permission to knock stuff down. I know there's going to be a lot of arguments about, well, it's private land, they can do what they want, blah, 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 but where does it end? At what point do you stop building on fields and forests, and at what point do you stop? Because I can't see an end to it. And for someone like me that actually cares, getting out in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, away from people, just being surrounded by fields and meadows and hills and valleys, it's like I couldn't survive if I didn't have that outlet, if I didn't have that escape. And to see them just keep building over everything and plonking houses down, it's just sad. It really is. Anyway, I'll end it there because not much else to say. I think I've said it all. Anyway.